Stop the presses. For nearly 2 decades, we all bought the fantasy. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban were the picture of Hollywood perfection. The Oscar winner and the country music heartthrob, a love that could survive anything, even addiction. They told us they had this secret rule: never spend more than 3 nights apart. But get this, it was all a carefully curated performance, a multi-million-dollar lie. The truth is, that perfect marriage exploded just as Nicole Kidman started getting bold on screen. And the reason is so much messier than irreconcilable differences. This wasn't a sad, quiet separation. This was a Hollywood train wreck set in motion by a single racy movie role that Keith Urban absolutely could not handle. Think about this. Just days before the divorce papers hit the court, papers that detailed a split months in the making, Nicole Kidman gave this bizarre, almost frantic interview. She was talking about something so trivial, so safe for a star of her magnitude. How she finally learned to love her fair skin and her tall height. She admitted to twisting her hip and hunching her shoulders to appear smaller. Doesn't that sound like a woman who was literally trying to shrink herself to fit into someone else's space? She was publicly shedding the persona of the perfect little wife right before the biggest scandal of her life broke. It was her final desperate attempt to control the narrative, or maybe it was her subtle way of telling the world, "I'm done trying to be small for you, Keith." The world missed the biggest clue hidden in plain sight. The real source of the marital implosion? It all traces back to one word: Babygirl. Can you believe it? The second Nicole Kidman embraced a role as a sexually liberated woman who had steamy scenes with a co-star half her age, Keith Urban reportedly hit the roof. Nicole had the nerve to tell the press she felt so turned on and that the role was liberating for her. Imagine reading that about your wife of nearly 20 years. Insiders are spilling that Keith absolutely hated the film. He refused to show up for any of the premieres, making their strained relationship even more obvious to everyone in Hollywood. This wasn't just a husband being uncomfortable with a movie. This was Keith Urban reacting to Nicole's clear declaration of independence and a sexual awakening that, well, didn't seem to involve him at all. But hold on to your seats, because the nastiest part is still to come. We're hearing whispers about the notorious cocaine clause in their prenup. This contract, reportedly signed way back in 2006, supposedly set aside a huge amount, hundreds of thousands of dollars every year, for Keith, provided he stayed clean and sober. And now sources are claiming that Urban is trying to cash in on this clause even after filing for divorce, leaving Nicole absolutely incandescent with rage. She stood by him during his darkest moments, nursing him through addiction, and now she feels completely taken advantage of. To make matters worse, Keith started seeing a much younger woman, a 25-year-old band member named Maggie Bow, and was even caught on tape changing his song lyrics on stage to include her name. This wasn't an amicable split, this was a devastating public and expensive betrayal. So, there you have it, the irreconcilable differences that ended the almost 2-decade marriage of Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban can be translated into one woman choosing herself, one man unable to handle the change, and a massive amount of betrayal and money at stake. They may have signed their quiet custody papers, 306 days with Nicole, 59 with Keith, but the legacy of this divorce won't be in the legal documents. It will be in the exposed truth that even the most perfect Hollywood romances are often the most fragile, ready to crumble the second one of them stops playing the part. What do you think was the biggest moment of betrayal in this split? Did Keith Urban let jealousy ruin his marriage, or was the lie just too big to maintain? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to ALDIA News, and hit the notification bell. We're the only ones exposing the truth they wanted to bury.
ALDIA News.